My video for February the 16th, 2019 is video number 2998, and it asks a question: is Donald Trump a Zionist or a patriot? My Facebook friend named Harmony posted an interesting article on my Valentine's Day video. I watched it all. Trump, Chabad, Epstein, and Black Cube exposed by Newsweek journalist Neil Burleigh, Newsweek's national politics correspondent. She is an award-winning journalist and the author of 5 books. Her latest book was a New York Times bestseller. In the last several years, she covered a wide array of subjects from American politics to the Arab Spring. Adam Green of No More News praised her for her courage in speaking out about the problem of labeling alternative news as anti-Semitic. It was an expose on the Israeli deep state plan to take over the world. Adam Green, I thought, presented a pretty compelling case that he was not an anti-Semite or Jew hater at all. Quite the contrary. Neither am I. However, I have zero confidence in the fake Jew House of Rothschild and their minions. I have to get it through my own head that just because people do not trust Trump does not necessarily mean they support Hillary or other deep state players. No wonder there is so much confusion. The playing field some call an illusion is filled with innuendo and a mixing of truth with lies. No wonder there is so much polarization. Who is served by the muddying of the waters? Certainly not humanity, especially those of us who truly want peace, love, and other qualities that elude so much of humanity. Once again, I need to point out that I record these videos almost all the time the morning after my previous video goes up. So this is actually being recorded. It's not even 5 a.m. here yet, and it's being recorded on the 15th, but it's the video for the 16th. I have to say that because sometimes it seems like when I'm listening to my own videos, the continuity is out because I've watched things now. Like yesterday, I watched things after I had done my video. So there's confusion there sometimes as into the sequencing of things. But this article that was referred to by Adam Green in No More News means K-N-O-W, not N-O, More News. And we need to know a lot of things that have been swept under the carpet. And what he talks about, I guess Newsweek is trying to, I don't remember if he said that she was fired, but I know she's met with a lot of criticism. I'm really not sure of all the dynamics because, again, I listened to it right after I recorded my previous video a day ago, and I've watched a bunch of other things since then. So getting everything clear in my own mind is sometimes a challenge. But I thought Adam did a very good job of exposing some of the deep state machinations, if you will, to take over the world. And so many Christians have bought into the idea that Israel, modern Israel, is a fulfillment of biblical prophecy. To me, nothing is further from the truth. Shiloh has not come. The anti-Semite proponents in Israel that try to keep people, the Anti-Defamation League and others that try to shut people up, they're not looking at Shiloh coming or the Messiah returning as being the important thing. They're looking at the rebuilding of the temple, which requires the taking down of the mosque that sits on the site of the, supposedly, of Solomon's temple. there's so many things, so many questions I have that go through my mind. So much of what's written in the Bible, I simply can't believe it anymore. I can't believe the loving God would order the murder without mercy of mother and children and a whole race of people. This is it's just, it boggles my mind. I can't accept it as coming from a loving God, because it's not love. It's judgment, and not just judgment, but condemnation. Again, judging is discernment, and we need to be discerning. But condemning is a different thing. I don't even condemn the House of Rothschild, but I do recognize that they have been on a very dark path and been pushing a very dark path for humanity for a very long time, for the last few centuries at least. And that has to be stopped. And I keep calling, and I forgot to reset the timer. I started this video a second time, and I didn't reset the timer. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm going to have to play it by ear, because I'm guessing now. I don't know when I began this video, and I'm not going to start over a third time. I'm just not going to do it. But I would like to see the loving God take responsibility. I'd be willing to do anything I can, but I don't even have evidence that God hears my prayers. And I pray every day, folks. I meditate every day. I laid in bed this morning for over an hour, wide awake, before I even put my feet out and got up to go to the bathroom. I mean, yes, I am dedicated to bringing about positive change that uplifts humanity. But in order for that to happen, the lies have to be revealed. The falsehoods and the mixing of things has to come out. I don't have all the answers. I'm an explorer. I do read things that challenge me, but I don't read as much as I did at one time, because I want to try to hang on to my mission. And I don't want to think that it's going to take much more time and generations yet before it happens. Then to me, I will have lived my life in vain. I know I keep saying that, but that's how I feel. Anyway, folks, I don't know what Donald Trump is. He's an enigma to me. He's a mystery. I like the fact that so many deep state people seem to be against him, but I don't trust the fact that he's aligned with the modern state of Israel, which to me is, again, not biblical. Shiloh, or the Messiah, has not returned. Thank you, folks, for listening, and namaste.